Alright, so today on the channel we're going to do a review, a big review, because we're going to do a review of all the Titans. Teen Titans or DC Titans or otherwise. We're going to do a review of all of them. And you had to collect all 4 of these to collect to build Beast Boy. So that's why we're kind of doing them all together. Let's not start off with Donna. Let's start off with Mr. Nightwing here. So again, I mean, pretty much McFarlane-esque type of articulation. The thing about this figure, it feels good. It's not a bad figure. It's got the typical McFarlane articulation. The double pin joints, you can see them. But I will say this for the figure, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. The only thing that I see that I don't like is that they only give you fists, right? And granted, a lot of Nightwing's fighting happens with fists. But there is something that's missing from him that is not included. Here's the other Nightwing figure that I have, and he doesn't have his sticks. You gotta have, for me, Nightwing has to have these sticks. This is the figure that I like as Nightwing, so, I mean, I guess this is a younger version, but I don't know. I just don't, I don't like this version because he doesn't have the sticks. He doesn't have any weapons other than his fists. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe he never had those. I don't know. To me, it always had Nightwing always had some kind of stick to defend himself with. But anyways, taking a look at the face, that's what you got there at the face. Some pretty good paint jobs there. Doesn't have, not a lot of QC issues. I mean, it's a little bit sloppy, but come on. It's not too bad at all. Looks good on the back. Basically, this is basically just a body mold because it's a skin tight suit and he's wearing his, diapers there. So he's got a little bit of blue down here at the bottom of his feet. He comes with his little card. Let me see. So I can show you his little card that he comes with. There it is. It's the one that I can't get to. Arsenal, Nightwing. There it is. So he comes with his little Nightwing. Here's his little, if you want to pause it, that's what his data file says. That's where, he even got sticks there. Where's his sticks, man? Where's his sticks? I mean, maybe I missed him in the packaging, but I mean, to me, he doesn't even have them because his fists don't even allow for it. But anyways, let's take a quick look at the articulation. I don't want this to go on for very long. You can do a T-pose very easily, very flexy, very pose, very easily articulated. Bicep cut, double jointed. Elbow can weigh in. Typical McFarlane articulation. You can bend the wrist there, back and forth. You can kind of twist it any way you like it, really. So, and then you got an articulation there at the wrist as well. So, same thing on this side. He can bend back very good, that far, which is very good, and forward, not too far forward, but he can go back pretty good. You get that out of the way. Get out of the way, you. That far back, that far forward. Not a lot. On his head, we skipped the head all the way around. A little bit this way, a little bit that way. How about, let's see if he can go up. He can look up that much. He can look down that much. So pretty good, pretty decent. Let's see, what else can he do? He's got a little bit of an articulation there at his leg. So not a thigh cut, but some articulation there. Double jointed, pinned knees. Typical articulation at his, ankle there, can pivot. He does have a pin, a hole there for the stand, and toe articulation there as well. So that's Nightwing. Is he as good as the other Nightwing? No. But he'll do, I guess. What I could do is just use his hands on this if I like this suit better than the other one. But I think I like the other suit better than this one. Although I like the design here. It sticks out pretty good. But anyways, I won't be keeping this one. I'll probably be selling it on eBay. Anyways, Moving on to Donna Troy. I don't know very much about Donna Troy. I just don't. Other than, is this the precursor to Wonder Woman? Is this her best friend? I don't know. Hold on, let's see if we can find her thing here. So here you go. If anybody who wants to read it, go ahead and pause it. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's something I did not know, that Donna Troy, I just learned this from this data file. She's a golem. She was there to destroy, spoiler alert, Diana, Wonder Woman, if she ever went rogue. So there you go. That's who she is. That's why she kind of looks like Wonder Woman, but she's just not Wonder Woman-y enough. So anyways, let's take a look at the figure. That's what her face looks like. Pretty cool. I mean, there's some paint spillage there, but that's you can just, that's a mole. That's a mole. Just leave that be. Face looks good. Other than that mole, you can just pretend it's a mole. It doesn't have any washes in the hair, really. She's got some texturing here. No texturing there. It's just some sculpting here. No sculpting. Yeah, it's the only texture is up here in her upper torso. And there is some texturing back here as well. Yeah, it feels good. I mean, it's a McFarlane figure. It feels like a McFarlane figure. Do these move around? Yeah, well, these pauldrons do kind of move around a little. All right, let's take a look at our articulation. Cannot move up very much. Can move down a little. I mean, it's the nature of the hair, right? The hair is going to do what the hair is going to do. It's going to get in your way. It can be moved that way. Head could be moved that way, but not very well. So when she moves that way, she tends to look down at the dirt. When she moves that way, she kind of straight. It's all right. I mean, it's the nature of that hair. She can do a T-pose pretty well. No problem there. She does have a bicep cut, which is great. Double jointed pinned elbows and the typical McFarlane wrist, where she can go. I mean, she's hampered a little bit by these gauntlets here. But, you know, she can move it a little bit there, up, down, but you can kind of move those all the way around, and her hands do go all the way. Her wrist does go all the way around. She can do the splits this much. You know what? I didn't do the splits on Nightwing. We'll do them in a minute. She can move her leg up that much, but this is typical McFarlane articulation. Double jointed, pinned knees, typical McFarlane articulation here at the leg. Can go up this far, back that far. Very interesting little toe joint there, but nonetheless, there it is. Let's see Nightwing real quick. I'm glad I have them all here. Oh, and she comes with, the only accessory she comes with other than Beast Boy stuff is this sword. Oh, man, McFarlane just uses the crappiest plastic for these accessories. The sword is bent, but it's all right. It's not as bent as some of the accessories I've gotten from him before. He can do the splits that much, which is really great. And he can kick up that far. Typical McFarlane stuff. The only one that has a problem with kicking is Beast Boy. He has a real big problem moving his legs or kicking up. But anyways, he can kick pretty good, pretty high. Go backward pretty good as well. So good enough. Good enough. Typical McFarlane stuff. There's that. All right, let's go on to Arsenal. He was the one I was mostly looking forward to, because he comes with substantially more accessories. He's got his bow here, his bow, but no arrow. All these arrows are glued together, man. You don't get an arrow. So here's his bow. That's great. Here's his, quiver. These are two pieces. But gosh, I would have really liked for them to give me just one arrow. Just give me one of these arrows that is loose. No, you don't get that. Nope. Go away now. No arrows. So you get his quiver here. You get his arrows that fit into the quiver, just like that. And then you get him. He's got a baseball cap backwards. Now, I don't know a lot about Arsenal either. I do know that he's hung out with Red Hood every once in a while. Red Hood, was it? Yeah. So anyways, that's what I know about him. Cool tattoos there. I like the way he's stylized there. They look kind of kiddish, but I mean, they get the point across, right? Got some texturing up here, texturing here. very nicely sculpted outfit. This one's not just a bodysuit. This is a little more than that, right? You've got some texturing all over and some sculpting there. So really nice, really nice. Can look up. No, he can't look up. He can look down, but he can't look up. He's got a weird shape to his neck. Weird is that? Anyways, can't look up at all. He can look to the sides though. Look to the sides, pretty good. All the way around, for sure. Let's see. Can he go that way? This way? Yep. Looking pretty good. T-pose. Pretty easy to pose there. You know, I didn't check the midpoint articulation on those. You can turn at his midpoint here. Let's see what he can do there. Double jointed, you know, typical McFarlane stuff there. Let's see what he can do here. Is there a different? No. Well, it's odd there. How odd is that? Yeah, no, it's just, there it is. So he has that hinge there as well, so he can turn his hand. You saw me turn him there, so that's good. Let's see how far he can go back. He can go back that far, which is good. He can go forward, not too much. He can't crunch too much forward. He can do the splits. Whoa, he can really do the splits. Look at that. Tremendous arsenal splits. Kick his leg up pretty well there. He does not have a thigh cut. Does have double jointed pinned knees. Up that far, down that far, toe joint. So that's what he has for articulation. Not bad, not bad. Let me check these other guys real quick before I forget. I keep forgetting now because I'm not on track with one figure. I mean, same articulation. He has a joint, a cut there at his torso, but not a cut down here. But wait, no, he does have a cut. So he has a cut at the midsection and a cut at the torso. So there's two. Let me check. What about you? Is that the same on you? Yes. A cut at the waist and a cut at the torso. How about Donna? Cut at the midpoint and a cut at the waist. So you got that on there too. All right, I had to step away there for a moment. All right, and finally we have Raven. So let's take a look at Raven real quick. I might give this one to my kid, see if she wants it. I'm probably not going to keep it, but I think this one in Arsenal are probably my favorite. And I did enjoy that Beast Boy, although again, his legs just do not come up correctly. But anyways, neither here nor there. She comes with a couple of accessories. She has another open grip hand. Let me go get that 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. She has another flame effect. So she does get quite a bit of a, you know, you pop the hand off and it actually plugs into her. You can even see the thing that plugs into her hand there, but you pop her hand off and then you plug this effect in, and so she can have, you know, two flame effects if she wants. So you have a fist for that hand, and then you have a splayed open hand on the other side, right? And then a fist on this side. So there's that. And again, you plug this in here. Interesting concept. So hold on, let's see which way is, there we go. So now it looks weird though. That just looks weird. Anyways, her hands have turned into pink goo or pink fire. That's fine. So anyways, I think I still like the figure. I think it's weird that her hands turned into pink fire. Why couldn't we have the effect wrap around the hand as opposed to taking it off and then putting it on there? It's just, to me, it's odd. I wouldn't have done it that way, but who am I? I'm not the artist. All right, she can't look up or down. It's very, very hard. She's very hindered by this hood, but she can look side to side, and she can look a little bit down, a little bit up. So let's see. She can do a T-pose pretty easily. So see, this one I'm talking about. This is actually pretty nice to have the. I hate these plastic crap capes. But if you're gonna do one, I want to see it this way. I want to see it where she can do a T-pose and it gets out of my way. Just get out of my way. So if anything, I appreciate that in the junk plastic cape land. She has a bicep cut. She has a double jointed pinned elbow, which is very nice. And she has, like I said, she has rotation at the wrist, and then she can come in and out. She has that McFarlane patented, hinge there. She has a cut at the midsection, and she has a cut at the waist, and she can move. There's a lot of movement there. Look at that. You can really do some good. Wow. She can go back that far. Holy moly. You can really torque on that one. And she's got really great mobility there at the waist. So great work. She can do the Raven splits, which is fantastic. Double jointed pinned knees. She's got the McFarlane oh, there you go. No, it didn't break. Or did it? I don't think it broke. It just popped off. Here, hold on. Let's see if it broke. That's hilarious. I just had a Kyle Peterson moment here. Hot garbage. Hold on. Let's see if we can. Please hold for a momentary service outage. All right, guys, so there is no fixing it. I mean, you could snap it into place and kind of just leave it there. But yeah, this is broken. It's snapped off. It snaps back on, but it's broken. This is hot garbage. Hot garbage. But I mean, it'll stay on. If you just pose her a certain way and leave her there, it'll stay. It's not worth my time to go back and fix this. It's like a $19, $20 figure. I could just go get another one. It's not worth my time. If I was going to do a custom, maybe it'd be worth my time, but this is not worth my time. Be careful with her. She's got an issue here. I mean, seriously, not good. I guess you could just move her top leg, but ugh. Yeah, because if you move this a certain way, it's just going to pop. I can feel it. I can feel it wanting to come off. It just wants to come right off. But anyways, I mean, she's got a nice face sculpt there. That looks really great. But I'm kind of like Ramsey Gordon, or Gordon Ramsay. You didn't follow what I asked you to do. I wanted an action figure, not a broken figure. And for that reason, I'm going to have to put your apron down in front of you. That's junk. All right. So anyways, guys, here are the cards that it comes with. You've got Raven. This is her story. Arsenal. This is his story. We already saw, here's Nightwing, his story. Donna Troy, you already saw her story. So that's what you get with the Teen Titans. Typical McFarlane stuff. Roll the dice with these guys. Again, I like this figure. I pretty much bought these just to build that because it looks great. I like that little Beast Boy looking figure. It's got a lot of character to it. So anyways, guys, was I fair to these? Was I fair to all of these figures? You guys let me know in the comments below. Are you going to pick it up just for Beast Boy? Or did you have the same experience with this hot garbage joint there on Raven? Let me know. So thanks for watching. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and like if you're so inclined. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling it out.